Hey, howdy, hey. This is Macintosh here. And it's gonna be a little bit to get used to. Typically, my real name is Joseph, and I have another YouTube channel, it's Joseph Craft HD. But I decided I want to make a new channel strictly for World of Warcraft content. I do have World of Warcraft content on my other channel, but no one watches it anyway. So I thought this would be a good opportunity for me to go ahead and get all the WoW content on this channel, just be a channel strictly for WoW content. I have a lot of ideas for WoW. I have a lot of theories, a lot of thoughts on the current state of WoW. I even do Let's Plays here and there. And I live stream pretty often, so I just thought it'd be pretty cool just to have a channel specifically for World of Warcraft. That's kind of my opening for this. I just kind of wanted to get that all out there. I do apologize for kind of the clutter back there. We're still in the process of getting some things all sorted out around here, and I will get some stuff for the back wall. It's really blank back there, but either way. So just to put it kind of bluntly, I was taking a shower the other day, and I don't know why, but I think a lot when I'm in the shower, both of like WoW and just all that stuff. And I thought of something pretty interesting about the current state of World of Warcraft, and more specifically the lore and the story. And just basically, like, where is the body of Y'Shaarj? And obviously this isn't something we have the answer to, but I think I have a good idea of where the body may be. And it's kind of right in plain sight. So either way, I'm going to jump into that video with you guys right now. I just want to get an introduction out there, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, and I'll be sure to get more content out to you guys as soon as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and enjoy the video. Bye. Y'Shaarj is one of the more mysterious old gods in World of Warcraft. This is primarily because he is the only deceased old god that we know of. Cthulhu is alive, Yogg-Saron is alive, and N'Zoth, assuming he is actually an old god, is alive and actually released from his prison at the moment of recording. But funny enough, despite Y'Shaarj being quote-unquote dead, we have fought more manifestations of him than any other old god in the game, and that's really either a testament of how powerful he was, or why it's never a good idea to officially kill off an old god. But with all things that die, they leave behind their physical manifestation. One item that was left behind from Y'Shaarj was his heart. This had to be sealed beneath the grounds of Pandaria, but yet it still haunted the residents of Pandaria for centuries. So obviously, the body would have the same effect. The body would be something that would have to be hidden or altered to prevent any further destruction, because after all, an old god, dead or alive, will always pose a threat. But who killed Y'Shaarj? Who is responsible for his death, and how would this answer the question of where the body of Y'Shaarj is located? While there is no definitive answer as to where the body is indeed located, we do have a good starting point, which may result in our first possible location. The individual who is solely responsible for the death of Y'Shaarj is High Father Amenthul, who is quote-unquote the leader of the Pantheon. Amenthul quite literally ripped the old god clean out of Azeroth, which of course created the Well of Eternity. But what did Amenthul do with the body of Y'Shaarj? I highly doubt he simply yeeted it into space. Instead, I believe he handed it to someone who was close to him. But who was the closest to Amenthul? The answer is Sargeras. So before we continue, let's take a look at Sargeras and see what we can learn based on his appearance. If you look at his right pauldron, you can see that there's some sort of demon skull attached to it. And then if we look at a later picture of him post-corruption, you can see he replaces that demon skull with a black dragon head. So right off the bat, looking at Sargeras, you can tell he likes to use the remains of his enemies as a trophy, and occasionally as armor pieces. So what if Amenthul did indeed gift his brother, Sargeras, the body of Y'Shaarj? I believe Sargeras made use of his body, and because of this, I believe Sargeras used his body to craft the sword. Now there are a few main arguments I've had with myself that made me dispute this theory a few times, but after a little bit of research, I've again convinced myself that the current location of Y'Shaarj's body is in Silithus. The first argument I made with myself is, if there is a sword based on an old god, why aren't there any tentacles? But looking at Yasiraj, he's the only old god not known for having tentacles. Enzoth, Kasun, Yogg-Saron, they've all used tentacles in their manifestation. But Yasiraj, I mean, look at him. He's not slimy and he doesn't look squishy. And while, yes, he does have some boneless features, they're almost snake-like. Yasiraj almost seems to have an exoskeleton and is more claw and horn based. He's even depicted to have scales, and mind you, his claws closely resemble the hilt and handle on Sargeras' sword. And while that really does solve the tentacle problem for me, why doesn't his sword have an eye? All old god related items feature an eye in some degree. So Sargeras' sword, why is that any different? And the truth is, Sargeras' sword does have an eye. Looking back at this image, you could see that there's an eye right in the sword's base. But why doesn't his sword have an eye in Silithus? Is this a different sword? The answer is simply no. This is the same sword, and it does actually have an eye. For some reason, we just can't see it. As Agmat's dream journal states, that blade has a shiny eye, always watching us. Why you no see it? And finally, my final point, the color. Yasiraj is depicted with 3 colors, green, purple, and gold. His Shah, black and white. And then they have the occasional bluish hue to them, but they are never depicted black and red like the sword, and never has this old god been depicted red. So that's it. A video over, right? Wrong. The one item that I saw depicted Yasiraj as black and red. Here is the heroic warlock armor, tier 14. The armor is based on his blood, his heart, and his power manifestation, the same as all of his Shah. Now here is his normal warlock armor. It's red. Perhaps this is what a decaying old god looks like. Perhaps they turn red after they die. Or perhaps Sargeras manipulated it to some degree. I don't know how much truth this theory holds, but the more I kept digging, the more convinced I've become. All I know is with Enzoth finally released, and seeing how effortlessly he resurrected Azshara, could he do the same with Yasiraj? Bringing Yasiraj back to life and continuing where he left off. He's already penetrated deep through the Azeroth crust. The only thing I can think of is, all eyes shall be open. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I just want to take another opportunity just to say thank you so much for stumbling on my channel and just watching the video if you made it this far out. I really do appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button down below, and if you did like this video, please drop a like on it as well. This is a new channel that I would really like to kick off, so every like, every view, every subscription will really go a long way for me. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day, or a great night, depending on where you live. And I'll see you guys next time.